This is Super Dave Rains for Super Dave Rains and the Big Show. We are here on location at Colorado Springs Comic and Toy Con here at the Doubletree in Colorado Springs. I'm here with the organizer of the event, Mr. Clint Randolph. Clint, thanks so much. I know you've been really busy. I can tell watching you run around since early this morning that you've been going crazy. So tell everybody about Colorado Springs Comic and Toy Con, and then how you gather toys for Tots and how you got into doing this.
Okay. I went to San Diego to the big con there one time. Right. Came back and I was like, there's nothing like that around here. So I was like, I'll give it a shot, see what happens. I did. My first one had 600 people through the door. Right. Then another one had 900 people. It just grows and grows and grows. Right. So I was like, if it can grow that much, it can become something really good. So I started teaming up with Make-A-Wish, Toys for Tots, Humane Society, several other organizations like that. And everything that they make, they take. There's no fees, nothing like that. Right. So instead of charging admission, they get the money that would normally be as an admission. Wow. So it's kind of just a win-win for everybody. Yeah, that's excellent. So how long have you been doing this? This is the 9th show. I usually do them about once every 6 months. Right. I'm trying to add another one this year to make it 3 for this year. Right. But that's still up in the air. So we'll know more about that in about 3 weeks. Okay, excellent. So we definitely want to try to cover as many events that you do have. We really appreciate being here today. It's a lot of fun. Well, thank you. Tell us about the Springs, culture. And tell us about the geeks and nerds and how we are as far as supporting pop culture. Okay. Usually, back in the day, nerd, geek, dweeb, dork, those are cuss words. Right. People were insulted. Nowadays, it's a compliment. Right. That's just how it is nowadays. Yeah. So people are like, I'm a nerd, I don't care. I'm a geek, I don't care, It's just the way of life. So now it's becoming more mainstream. You have stuff like Big Bang Theory. Right. You have all the comic book movies, and what's making the most money for movies? Comic book movies. Yeah, absolutely. Who's going to these? The people that used to call other people nerds and geeks are now watching these movies. Yeah. So it's like payback. So we have our time in the light now. So it's like, bring it. Yeah, exactly. I feel you, because I think you and I are probably close to the same age. And I grew up a big geek, and I know you did too. And, back in the day. Big Star Wars fan. So tell us a little bit about your booth and what you're selling. And 150. I have pretty much, being the organizer, I have to have comic books, I have to have toys. Right. I even have some sports cards. You never know who's going to walk through the door looking for what. Right. I don't concentrate on one big thing. Like, you'll see somebody that's just all one comic books or all Pops or Funko or whatever. I do G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars. Right. All the big name toys, all the big name comics, just to see if I can have that whole variety that somebody's looking for. Right. You never know. Like I say, somebody can be looking for a Spawn figure that came out 20 years ago. You never know what you're looking for. Yeah, that's amazing. It's almost like playing, what's that show out of Vegas? Is it Pawn Stars? Where, Pawn Stars. Yeah, it's really like that. It's the geek and nerd Pawn Stars. The whole genre. Yeah, the whole genre. Well, Clint, from Super Dave Rains and the Big Show and myself, I really appreciate you allowing us to come here and cover your event. You guys come by. We want to keep covering you as we go forward. I just love this. I love being around folks that are like me and getting the word out and helping your vendors get their word out. And the word, like I say, this started out at 600 people. Right. Now I'm at over 3,000. It might hit 10,000 in a couple of years. Who knows? Well, let's hope so. We can all hope. So word of mouth. Go to your local comic book store. Some restaurants I'm trying to get teamed up with me. Right. Everything's just needing to mesh together. Right. And the more we get out there, the more people come to these, better it is for everybody. Right, absolutely. Well, once again, folks, we're here with Clint Randolph, the organizer of Colorado Springs Comic and Toy Con. It is a fundraiser. They are gathering toys for Tots. Clint, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you. For Clint Randolph, I'm Super Dave Rains. Until next time, own the love.